All right. You know how we all hate the cold, of course, and it's like you're all, oh man, I gotta get my shiver me timbers. It's very cold. I have to put on my Hollister jacket and make sure I'm all padded out, my gloves and everything. But what you don't see is that we might be, of course, like coming back from the cold times. Freaking Plankton was turning the thermostat on and just turning it around, and then it's going from hot to cold, hot to cold, hot to cold. So I thought I would show you guys something that I apparently found one day, just like scrolling through the internet, or at least just on my Xbox or just on the TV. I found this. Yeah.
7 a.m. Kirill Petrov, the man of the house. The first thing that he does every morning is to heat the house with a wood-burning stove to keep his family warm on the ice-cold morning in Yakutia.
Hold on. Yakutia. Where is that? Let's see. Yakutia. It is in the Russian Republic. Yeah, I can see why that's I can see why it's cold there.
Because of the severe climate, Kirill needs a lot of wood to heat the house for 9 months non-stop.
I see. Oh, he's pretty good at it though. Chopping it
Just
up.
like a dessert, drinking water in Yakut village is precious. There are no water treatment facilities because the pipes freeze during the long winter. So ice is the main source of water. Kirill and the villagers harvested the ice from the river in the middle of November, when the temperature was favorable to harvest the ice.
Dude, that is crazy. They gotta okay. So pretty much they have to, I guess, go to their river. I think what she said was in November. Get ice, or it looked like they had like maybe 20, 30 pounds, or these just square like freaking ice cubes, and they had to. Oh man, that's what they use because they're apparently they're pipes. Yeah, it's I can see it's so cold there, and the pipes freeze. So like they can't even. They have to get the water from the ice cubes themselves. That's insane.
Meanwhile, Kirill's wife Lyubov is making delicious and traditional breakfast, gyurchakh,
Oh,
whipped cream with a strawberry jam which was harvested during the summer. In Yakutia, due to the harsh climate, it's almost impossible to grow fruits and vegetables, so most of the Yakut desserts consist of dairy food.
wait, hold on. If well, of course they can't get fruits and vegetables, but I mean berries. Berries can be grown there. I mean I don't know the whole thing about how they get their food or anything, but I mean berries and having to eat dairy all the time. That would be a little insane. But at the same time, I mean, I don't know like what else other food they got, but I mean they seem to be doing pretty good. Yeah, it's going good over there.
It's 7:40 a.m. and it's time for Aryan, the youngest son, to wake up.
Aryan, dur da metnalar bolla.
Aryan is 9 years old and attends the local primary school. The children in Yakutia will go to school when it's warmer than minus 54 degrees. But when the temperature drops below minus 55 degrees, it's too dangerous to go to school. Today is relatively warm in Yakutia, only minus 40 degrees, which means Aryan must go to school.
You're telling me bro has to literally walk himself to school? Dang, that's insane. Wow. That would suck having to walk into that weather. I mean, I'm not saying anything. Bro's honestly a living menace, a walking W, having to walk out in that cold each day just to go to school to get that education on. It's insane.
Like most people around the world, he washed his face and brushed his teeth. Aryan uses the ice-cold water that his dad prepared earlier.
That's cold water too, now that I think about it.
Breakfast. Fatty pancakes and whipped cream are high-energy food that warms you up during cold winters.
It's pretty smart.
Aryan's older sisters are living and studying in university far away from the village.
Oh, come on.
His parents wish for him to study well so he can live his life as he wants.
Those are W
Min oğlan bun
parents.
haqa heriger olur ki bığıtından.
Hey, Moose.
Bardan hatıq taqud iten taharabın. Qaz bidil beyten oğlurun. Ata hem beyten kulduk üsüyecan. Gından iti yaqtaq. Üleni hebülür, üleni taptır.
Yeah.
Cehnay ütü hanalaq jombolaq taqtar.
Bro makes a pretty good
In
point.
Yakutia, locals understand the importance of learning the right clothing to survive in such extreme winters. It's an absolute must to wear several layers of clothing and wear insulated pants, because the knees are particularly prone to freezing.
Yeah.
Aryan's mom always makes sure that Aryan wears enough clothes, because without proper dressing, the cold will reach deep inside your bones, threatening your life.
Yikes.
She also makes sure that his face is fully covered, otherwise the exposed part can get frostbite.
Yikes. I'm telling you, she had to put like so many layers on her kid's freaking body. I mean, she had to put on the shirt, the layered shirt, a jacket, another jacket probably. Oh my god, this is insane. I mean, having to put all that on just to work to school, that'd be harsh, man. They probably got no air conditioning either. I don't know how it works.
Тымныбайга олорбут нөреттере ытарбыт билен турар кутталлах буллаги. Бого тибитту, тибетахту. Олин боллана казбидди терапитин бир.
Recording a video about the day in the coldest village. It's crazy.
The temperature outside is so cold, so the
honestly.
moisture immediately forms little icicles on his eyelashes. 10
Already.
minutes in the fresh air can be enough to cause fatigue, stinging pain in the face, and long-lasting aches in the fingers and toes.
Dude, even after all that
But
layers.
little hardy Yakut knows how to fight the cold.
Man, he's been doing this like half his life. He's got it already on control. He knows what he's doing.
But after a few minutes, the icy weather begins to assert itself forcefully. Aryan has been on his way for 10 minutes already, and now the 9-year-old Aryan is freezing.
What about the dog?
Luckily, the last few meters are left and Aryan is finally at school.
Well, yeah, it's not so far, so I mean...
Aryan
oh, wow.
arrives in time, and there are already many children who have also arrived by foot.
Yeah, they all kind of got to do that. That's
Aryan
insane,
is studying
man.
in the 3rd grade of primary school. The primary school lasts 4 years, and in Yakutia, education lasts 11 years before going to university. There are about 8 students in the class today, and 5 hours of daily studying begins.
Tuoh gösteriyor haalan rahattılar. Allah sana bahane.
Kadınlar, kaynalar.
Today they have math, literature, art, geography, history, and languages. Yakut people study 3 languages at school: Russian, English, and Saha. Saha is the mother tongue which belongs to the Turkic group and is totally different from the Russian language. For daily life, studying and working, knowing the Russian language is essential.
Össe, duralım.
Yemeden.
Kendinden молодецler hep össe.
After the first 2 lessons, it's time for a second breakfast. Today menu is apple and eggs. Eating regularly is essential to increase energy in the cold winters for little Yakut.
Dang, man, that's crazy. I mean, they find a way to make it work. They're doing pretty good for themselves. Yeah.
After breakfast, they play indoors. The temperature is too cold to play outside, and after all, it takes too long to dress up again.
Whoa, that's pretty close. That's a
Мен осколага сылдыр бун хөбөлүбүн. Хама хөбөлүп предметим физкультура. Тога детер мен онно эрчилебит, байынергерчилебит, хүребит, оннубут.
I just got one quick question. Why did they have him interview like outside and not inside in the warm? I mean, the sun was shining down, but I don't know. Maybe it was hot. I don't. I have no clue. But why couldn't they just interview him inside when it's warm?
Usually the classes end at 2 p.m., but today Aryan finished a little earlier. Now he's on his way back home with his friend, and like kids all around the world, they can't ignore the local snack shop.
Of course, yeah. Man, that would be awesome. I mean,
Everyone likes ice cream, and Aryan and his friends are no exception.
of course. I mean, you gotta go down. I mean, after a cool day of school, you head down to the shop, get some ice cream with your boy, and just chill. You know, yeah.
They love sweet and creamy frozen ice cream, despite the extreme cold.
Yeah.
Aryan and his friends on their way home are playing little games and having fun. Parents are not worried about their children. It's a close-knit community. All the locals know each other, and there are about 800 people in the whole village.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. I mean, everyone knows each other. It's a nice place.
Almost all the houses are made of wood. Each resident burns more than 60 cubic meters on average every winter. For the house to keep warm and to protect the house from the freezing air, they make sure to fill every gap with oakum or snow, but still, the cold finds a way to come through.
What? Dang, man.
Wild Yakutian horses are also neighbors in this icy land. They have thick skin and heavy hair coats and are able to effectively forage in the snow for vegetation to eat. The Yakutian horses can cope with temperatures down to minus 70 degrees.
Dang, man. Those horses are freaking hairy, bro. Whoa, hey. Just calm down now. That's insane.
Aryan is back home and ready to help his father. Most men in the village are engaged in the cattle breeding, hunting, or crafts, same as Aryan's father.
Hey.
Мен хеттис каластан быхата эме бу уханагдан жарыктанабын. Эме мигин кыраддакпина Александр Ильич Уаров тен учуталым. Тутаныланы та миберет тагаде такаян бу кия кара болу хаджабын. Бәйен билигин бу тимирина жарыктанабын. Үлүхүян туран. Быхак, комуус, оңоробут. Тэхим бир казби дерки тугар хатыктах, кытчаута быхак, кытчаута те ихит комуус.
Kirill Petrov is a well-known craftsman in Yakutia. Kirill makes traditional Yakut knives. For many centuries, knives have played an important role in the lives and the culture of Yakut people. Yakut knives are well known around the world for their strength and beauty. Aryan's father is teaching him these traditional crafts that has been passed through the generations. The blade is traditionally forged from the locally sourced iron ore. The knife handle is made from birch wood, which is extremely strong.
Alright. Yeah, that's a W father right there. Teaching his son to gotta get your hands dirty sometimes.
Агам курдук уус болом.
Oh, see, after all that, he still knows how to have fun with his pup.
Another of Aryan's daily duties is to chop the firewood. Aryan knows from early age that daily work is necessary to survive in such extreme cold.
Ah. Hey, those. All right. Dang. Okay.
Now it's time for lunch, and Aryan is always here to help his mom. They are preparing a Christian carp fish which his dad caught in the river. People love eating fish and meat in a frozen, boiled, or fried state.
Oh. Let's just hope I can show that and not do that. Yeah, if anybody's sensitive to that, don't watch.
Ол бүтін оттан өрі тұтан кене еже хамай білі илейбі татақпы пола хиджар.
Yeah.
Басқайта ачыбыт, қар күлде ачыбыт, меха мекемелер, балығыр астырын, еген хүддан хүгілір.
Yeah. When he's grown up, he's gonna know all that stuff. It's awesome.
Астасты қаден демейін, манны ыққайын тұран иккен бірге асасты бұд.
Okay. See, everybody chips in. That's pretty
After
cool.
the work is done, Aryan rushes to the toilet outside. In Yakutia, there are no indoor toilets because the pipes freeze easily. Everything happens outside is done very efficiently, and no one spends more time than necessary out in the cold.
Dude, that would be insane having to go outside. But I mean, there's probably no like. Of course, the cold is getting in, so yikes, you'd have to get in and get out fast. That's. Whew.
This fish is Aryan's favorite. It's so tasty, and the most delicious fat and nutritious part is the fish raw eggs.
Mm. Yeah. The fish soup? Holy crap. That's a pretty nutritious meal right there. Ooh. Like in the village. Okay.
Бу тыйыстымды дойдуга хака хергер. Химби тугара хата таккана тугара бултан. Тугара буллаккана ра хаврагор. Ахыр гудуккун.
Hey! Hey!
Fishing and hunting are
What do you... Go! I'm trying to do a video here. Do you mind? Shut your mouth, please, and not bark. Don't mind him. Let's continue this.
important sources of food in Yakutia.
Yeah?
From early spring until the autumn cold, the Yakuts are eating fish. Aryan loves fishing with his father. At the beginning of March, it's the perfect time for kuyur, which is traditional ice fishing.
Dude. Ice fishing's gotta be pretty fun. I mean, it might be hard first timers, but if you understand what you're doing, it looks pretty cool. Dang.
Using their rods and nets, they start fishing.
Okay. Ah, look at them. Teamwork right there, see?
Aryan loves spending time with his father in nature. They are fishing, hunting, and working hard to survive in this extremely cold but beautiful land, Yakutia.
Yeah. I mean, all in all, if you look past the coldness, there's something pretty good going on there. Like, they find a way to make it work, and they honestly have done pretty good for themselves. Come on, there's no need for that now.
After a few hours, finally, Aryan has caught the fish.
Ah, let's go! Please don't. Just wait. The video's almost over. All right.
You don't need to worry about bonking the fish because in just a few seconds it's shock frozen.
I see. Smart and efficient.
Life in Yakutia can be difficult, unpleasant and dangerous, but we have learned how to live in harmony with Mother Nature, and we appreciate the nature, treasures and gifts that surround us. We can always find a beauty even in this extremely cold climate. After all, there is no such thing as a bad weather. There is just weather and your attitude towards it.
Dang. Man, that is straight up facts. I mean, yeah, you could be living in the worstest, coldest, like, or maybe the warmest, hottest nature, but if you find a way around that, you'll find that it's pretty good. But and like make it work. I mean, there are like of course this village here it's pretty cold, but they make it work. They do. They're pretty efficient with, and they like pretty much just made it their home. They just they do what they do, and they've been doing this, I guess, for a long time, which is insane and crazy. But yeah, this shout out to Q and B for making this, because like I mean, I don't think a lot of people know about like this coldest day in a village, and yeah, it's insane. But yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, this is I liked it. It's awesome. I mean, on how they make it work. But yeah, I just wanted, I guess, to show people that sometimes, even though we think it's horrible living in our conditions and it's oh man so bad, take a look at the Yakuta and just think to yourself, hey, down there it might be worse, but I mean over here, I mean everybody will make it work someday, somehow, and yeah, that's pretty much all I can give you for today. Good day.